Hey guys, welcome back to the Orlando Huskies franchise. As today we are taking on the Minnesota Vikings, who are 9-6, and they are technically in a tie with the seventh seed, sixth seed, fifth seed, and I believe the fourth seed with their own division. And they are tied for all of those seeds. So if they win this game, they could jump up to the at least a four seed. But the Orlando Huskies have other things in plan as they try to upset the Vikings today, going on the road to Minnesota. But if we could do that, that'd be such a huge win and morale boost for this team as a player showcase. Forsett, a receiver for the Vikings, 16 touchdowns on the season. That's more than our entire team. Unfortunately, it might not be. It might not be. I honestly do not know, but that's a lot of touchdowns. But the Vikings will begin with the ball to start the game, as that's all we've been talking about in the locker room and during practices is upsetting this team, not letting them make the playoffs. And that's going to be tough as their quarterback, number 5, come out on the field. Russ Favorite, 36 touchdowns, only 4 picks, near a 4,000 yard season for him. What the hell is going on? Why do all my things change? Where is CJ Hunter at? Alright. They switched to even more things. I have no idea why they would switch everything like that, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. As it's 1st and 10 now for the Vikings. Favorite in gun here. Engage with a nice play on Saxton on 1st and 10. Hold him to a 3-yard gain as Wiggins helps him. Alright. Now we can make all these subs real quick. Wish there was a faster way you could do this, and I know a lot of you probably get annoyed by this. I have it set to where who I want to come should be in, but it just doesn't do it, unfortunately. As Wiggins with back-to-back good plays as Sands goes nowhere. Great start to the game for Wiggins. Let's got one more. It is now 3rd and 7. Can the Huskies get the Vikings off the field? As they go for a check down here, and Dylan forces him out a couple inches short of the first down marker as Forsett nearly got the first down, and he was the player spotlight or player showcase that we had to watch out for, and nearly hurt us already in this game. As Hunter only able to pick up a couple on 1st down. Hopefully they didn't switch up my offense. I don't know why they switched it. Might have to go in settings, adjust it a little bit. But here's Josh on the season, close to 3,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 21 picks. Unacceptable, but especially with that costly pick last week. Heartbreaker. But 1st and 10 from the 22, and the Huskies come out on offense and give the ball to Drew Stevens. And Stevens hits a nice little burst of 6 yards, who is over 1,000 yards on the season. With that rush, he'll be at 1,018 yards. Great season from him so far. You like to see it. Hunter's closing in on 1,000 as well. As Josh is nearly picked off as a linebacker drops it. Baited Josh into throwing it. Hopkins, that is, and nearly picked him off and made him pay. But it's 3rd and 4 from the 28-yard line right now. As Damian able to catch the ball and break the tackle. Trucks through one defender for a 22-yard gain. What a catch and play by Damian Harrison. Great play by him on 3rd and short. Keeping the drive moving for the Huskies. As Drew tries to truck his way for a couple of yards, only able to get one. As it's 2nd and 9 from the 49-yard line now. Vikings showing blitz, and they do blitz, and Josh hits Jamal, and have to think Jamal is a little frustrated after last week with that key drop, and he heard the fans talking, a little amount that we have, but he heard them talking, and he's definitely going to want to prove them wrong, and hopefully these next 2 games for him are bounce back games as Drew Stevens picks up the first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36-yard line. Gun formation here. Hands the ball off to Stevens. Stevens has a great hole. And Stevens able to bring it to the 21-yard line. And this Huskies offense is already in great position right here. As they come out in a bench formation here at the 21-yard line. As Hunter drops a touchdown. Great play by the safety. Great play by the safety as Hunter had separation, just unable to bring it in. As David Long is in the game. We haven't seen him in a long time. As Josh targets him and just unable to get the ball to him. As he gets hit as he's throwing it. And it is now 3rd and 10. Connor Kelly's on the field. Hunter must be taking a breather. Probably might have hurt his back on that play. But 3rd and 10 now. Hits Connor Kelly, and an amazing effort by James to break that ball up, and then Connor is laid out by the safety. And Sami Leak will have to come onto the field and kick a field goal and bring us up 3-0. As we've seen early in games that we could get leads. It's just we can't hold on to the lead, and we can't deepen our lead. As Sami Leak will kick this one deep. As we definitely don't want to be an 0-17 team, and none of these players want to be an 0-17 team, as we have too much talent to not be able to win a game here. As good coverage on the play by Gage, diving effort right there by the receiver. Bynes unable to get the ball. 2nd and 10 now from the 21-yard line. Favorite in a gun formation. And Shane unable to break up the pass, as a great catch by Bynes right there. For a 24-yard gain. Great throw, great catch. As it's 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. As the Huskies sent a blitz, and Dylan unable to make a play on the ball. And Shane saving a touchdown right there. 1st and 10 now from the 29-yard line. That handoff to the running back. Only able to get 2 on the gain is Lamont Sands. It was a little slow to get up. Limping a little bit on the play. 2nd and 8 now from the 27-yard line. As he hits the easy check down, who breaks the tackle. 3rd and 1 though. Can this defense force a field goal? They've done a decent job at forcing field goals for the past couple weeks, and would love to see them force one here. As we send a blitz, just Wilcox gets beat on a drag route. Great play by the Vikings to pick up the first down as 4 set. is killing us, and obviously Wilcox is not going to be able to keep up with one of the best receivers in the league, as we're going to need one of our corners on him, as the other Wilcox, Barry Wilcox, and Wiggins make a great play on Sands at the line of scrimmage right there. As it's 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line, will the Vikings hike the ball? And they do right before the end of the quarter. And Gage lays out the receiver short of the end zone, and that's Forsett again. And that's how he has his touchdowns on the season. But Vikings 3rd and 1, basically 3rd and 1 at the 1-yard line. Will this team score? As Wiggins is there, and Wiggins slows him up, and Shane O'Neal makes a great tackle on Sands, forcing a 3-point conversion, or a 3 field goal from the Vikings. Shocked they don't really go for this, as it's 4th and 1 at the goal line, and they end up kicking a field goal, and shows you what type of confidence the coach has in his team, that they will be able to go down the field again. But I believe you got to go for that. It's a 3-3 game now, as Gage takes this one out the end zone. He's able to bring it to the 22-yard line, and Drew Stevens and Josh coming out on the field once again, and hopes to get a touchdown this drive, and not a 3 points. And as Josh hits Simmons on a slant route on the RPO for a 1st down. Risky throw by Josh right there, but pays off. And it's a 1st and 10 now for the Huskies at the 33-yard line. And a 3-yard gain for Stevens on 1st down. Tackled by Bishop on the play. And now it's 2nd and 7 from the 37-yard line. In a pistol formation. And Josh tries to throw the slant. Hunter kind of sat down on his route. Don't understand that. He tried to throw it to Simmons. Unable to do so. Now it's a 3rd and 7. As he hits Jason Blacklock, who catches the ball and able to power his way for a 1st down and a little bit more. It is now 1st and 10. Josh is under center here. It's a play action pass. And Josh throws one deep to Hunter. Hunter had a step, but a great play by the corner. Churlis with a great play. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce his name, but that's how we're going to say it. On 1st down, and Hunter had him beat. It's one of the better corners in the league, and Hunter burns him. Just Josh unable to fit the ball into that tight window. What a play by the corner. But now on 3rd and 4 from the 47. Can this Huskies offense pick up the 1st, as Josh hits Simmons for the 1st down, and a great throw and catch from Josh and Simmons picking up the 1st. It's now 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And Stevens only able to pick up 3 on the game. It's kind of been the story of the game so far for Stevens, about 3 yards here and there. And we have a play we want to do, and had to make the right sub for it. And now it's 2nd and 7 from the 39-yard line. Connor Kelly's going in motion. And I hand off to Kelly, and he's lit up in the backfield as no one blocked Hopkins. And Paul tried to get creative, and it just backfired on the offense as they lose 3 on the play. It's now 3rd and long, and Josh tries to fit it into Simmons, and it's nearly picked off. This team's in kind of nowhere, no man's land, and they're going to go for it. Might not be the best call, but they're going to go for it on 4th and 10 now from the 42-yard line. Josh rolling out. Has plenty of room. And Josh able to pick up the first down. 11 on the carry. What a run by Josh on first down. Able to pick it up. And now the offense isn't moving and in field goal range. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens on first down. Is being pushed forward for, like I said, another 3-yard gain. Gaddis and company able to bring him down. And is now 2nd and 7 for the for the Huskies. On the Vikings 27-yard line. As Jason Blacklock was beating his man, but Hopkins with a great sack on the bootleg. As it's now 3rd and long for the Huskies. 3rd and 18 to be exact, and they're going to have to get some type of positive yards as Josh nearly takes a sack, then tries to check it down to Jason and is nearly picked off. As an awful throw by Josh. But the Huskies will attempt a 55-yard field goal. Would be Sammy Leak's career high. And it is up. And it's barely good. Huskies take a 6-3 lead. Huskies do take a 6-3 lead with 2:20 left in the second quarter, and that drive got ugly at the end. Wasn't the Delforce that is coming back on the field with Favorite and Sand and the rest of this offense, Bynes, and they are nasty, and they are an explosive group with 2 good tackles. How does he Favorite fit that ball into the receiver Bynes, as he had 3 defenders there. He had Justin Martinez swatting the ball. What a great throw and catch. All you could really do, tip your hat to him and focus on second down, as that was a great play on the ball right there. 2nd and 3 now from the 32. As Johnson forces an incompletion. Great hit on the receiver. Forces an incompletion. Now it's 3rd and 3 from the 32. Can the Huskies defense provide a stop here? Get off the field as they can, as he checks it down to his running back, and wide open for the first down is Sands. And no huddle here for the Vikings. They must have liked what they saw as they go across the middle of the field, and Justin with a great tackle. Only a gain of 6 on the play. As Shane doesn't fall deep enough into his zone, and Bynes is wide open for a first down. Gage thought he was going on a streak route, and Shane didn't fall back deep enough, and a great play as Grimes is coming under pressure, and that's going to be a roughing the passer call as Grimes hit him way too late. Grimes wanted the sack, and it's just a boneheaded play right there. Cannot make that mistake this deep into the season, into the game, and it is now 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. It's a great play right there by Shane. Great coverage on the play. He's not really known as a man coverage safety, but a great play by him nonetheless. And it's 2nd and 10 now. Huskies look like they're sending a blitz, and they do. And great coverage by Dylan. And the blitz got there, and a great defensive effort right there by everybody all around. And it is now 3rd and long from the 19-yard line. As Gage makes a great play on the ball, nearly picked off. Great play deflecting the ball down. Bynes is upset that he didn't get the PI call, but Shane might have hit him a tad bit early. But Gage with a great play on the ball. As the Vikings will kick a field goal, tying the game 6-6. Huskies have a chance to take the lead before half here. Can the Huskies do it? Take the lead before the half. Gage takes this one out. Unable to bring it back to the 25. Only to the 21. And that's, he gets hit hard at the end of that play. It is now 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. As Josh is nearly picked once again. And that could have got ugly. It is now 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. And they have to get this clock moving. As Connor Kelly's wide open. 7-yard gain for Kelly. They're going to go with a no huddle here. Up the tempo a little bit. As the Vikings send the blitz and Josh overthrows Jamal. And that will end this drive and hopefully ends the half, as Aldridge is going to kick this one deep. Lip it on the coverage with a couple others and is lit up by Rosenberg. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Vikings look like they're going to run it. They actually pass it. And Gage nearly breaks on the ball. Unable to do so. And a great catch on the outside by Bynes right there. It's now, that was Bruce. But now 2nd and 5. And Johnson. Oh no. Nearly a touchdown by Forsett. As Johnson was manned up with their best receiver and unable to come away with a pick or a deflection. And the Vikings will get 3 out of this drive. Awful way to end the quarter for the Huskies. What a play, what a catch. But the Huskies do get ball at half, and they definitely can answer. It's been their just passing game in general killing us. And we're going to hope that this offense could get a little bit more production this second half, as Gage is not going to return this one. It is far too deep into the end zone. As it's 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line now. Josh under center here. Damian Harrison going in motion. And he hands the ball off as Hopkins and company is there just blowing up plays, and loss of 2 for Stevens. It is now 2nd and 12 now. As Jason and Josh's miscommunication on that 2nd and long forces a 3rd and long now. And what will the Huskies do here on 3rd and long from the 23-yard line? As Stevens hits the screen, had 2 blockers in front and is able to get the 1st down, and the Huskies are in business. Well, let's not say that too quickly, but they keep the drive alive. And that's what we like to see on 1st and 10 now from the 37. Josh kind of just throws it into the dirt before he gets hit, trying to hit his check down. Stevens. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 37. As Josh hits Jason in his chest, and a great hit by the linebacker to force an incompletion right there. I believe that was Bishop on the play, and great play by Bishop. It's now 3rd and 10 from the 37. As what a pick by the DB. Do not know how he caught that ball. What a pick, as Jason had no idea where the ball was. And the Vikings will start this drive on the 50-yard line. As a decent coverage on Dylan right there, from Dylan right there. Only a gain of about 6 on the play. It's now 2nd and 4 from the 44. Favorite looks like he's switching the play at the line of scrimmage. And Wiggins just unable to make a play on the ball. He lost track of the receiver behind him, Bruce. Vikings are now threatening to score from the 39-yard line. Who will score the first touchdown of this game? As Shane nearly picks the ball off, but Means is hurt after Johnson came over and laid him out. And nearly picked off from Shane right there. Like to see him jump that route, and in the future we might be able to see him jump that route. As Johnson comes in untouched for the blitz, makes it a 3rd and long now. And a great sack right there on the 2nd and short. It is now 3rd and long. Huskies send the blitz. And they said incomplete, and I thought he got both feet downs. As that looked like he did, and that looked way too easy, like pitch and catch out there for the Vikings, but they're not even going to challenge it, and they're going to kick another field goal. And this one's up and barely makes it. As the Vikings are 4 for 4 on field goals, and the Huskies are down 6. A touchdown this drive would be absolutely huge. As Gage is going to return this one from about the 1-yard line here. As Gage gets lit up at the 24-yard line. See if this offense could get going a little bit. Have to do something here on 1st and 10. As Josh tries to throw it to Damian Harrison. It's just great coverage on the play. 2nd and 10 now from the 24. As Jason drops another one. Great play by the linebacker Gaddis Bishop on it. To force an incompletion. And it is now 3rd and 10. After back-to-back incompletions on the play. On the drive so far. As Hunter now with a drop on 3rd and 10. Which would have gotten the first. And a drop by Hunter. And the Huskies have to punt, and this one, oh no. The Vikings will return this punt for a touchdown. What a turn of events. Forsett returns this one for a touchdown. And this cannot be any worse for the Huskies. They do stop the 2-point conversion on Saxton, make it an 18-6 game still. But just an ugly drop by Hunter on that 3rd down. And then the punt coverage was awful as well. As Gage unable to do anything like the Forsett, who returned one. At least let's see if this offense could pick it up. We've been waiting for them to do it all game and have to do something here. They're going to want a shot as Josh overthrows Jason right there. Just poor accuracy as no one was pressuring him. Nothing. It's just a bad throw by Josh right there. 2nd and 10. Go with an RPO here. As Drew Stevens breaks one tackle and is able to pick up 11 on the play. 1st down, and that's the chunk plays we've been waiting for from Drew Stevens. And now Josh under center here on 1st down. And it's a play fake here. Hunter has his man beat. Catches the ball, breaks the tackle. And able to hit a huge chunk play. As that's been one of the better plays of the season. We've seen that play multiple times work for this Huskies offense. And now 1st and 10. Josh hits Jamal Lacey across the middle for an 8-yard gain, and something must have woken up Josh, and offense is starting to move once again. And now it's 2nd and 2 from the 23-yard line. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens right up the middle and is able to pick up about 5 on the play. It is now 1st and 10. Josh coming out in gun right here. That's the 18-yard line. And unable to get the ball to his receiver. Was looking for Jamal right there. Unable to do anything as he's hit on the play. It is now 2nd and 10 from the 18. As Josh floats one up in the end zone for Jason. Jason just great coverage on the play from the DB. Unable to do anything on that play. As Damian drops a pass, and the Huskies will have to settle for 3 as Damian was about to walk into the end zone. Was right on his hands, a tad bit low, but right at him, and Damian drops it. And the Huskies settle for 3 as it's 9 to 18 now against this Vikings team. And at one point, we were looking to double dip on them, tied at 6, and now it's we have to get us up to stay alive in this game. Here we are, 1st and 10 from the Vikings at the 20-yard line. Favorite coming back out. The offense hasn't really done much, but can't underestimate them as they are an explosive team. As CJ Hunter with a strip sack. And the offensive lineman picks it up in a great play by CJ Hunter there when we needed him most. 3rd sack of the season for him. And a great strip sack. Couldn't come at a better time, and now it is 2nd and 17 from the 13-yard line. It's great coverage right there by Gage Bloodgood. Only a pickup of 4. Now it is 3rd and long. Third and long from the 17-yard line. Can this defense get off the field? As Dylan is beat on the streak by Bruce, and Favorite's able to fit it right between the safety and Dylan. And it's now 1st and 10 for the Vikings. As Johnson's able to tackle Sam for only a gain of 4 on 1st down. 2nd and 6 now from the 44-yard line. Huskies send the blitz. And these receivers are having a field day. As Wilcox finally able to bring down Means. And just an awful performance right there of tackling. And end of the quarter, and the Vikings are threatening to score once again. And a touchdown could end this game. Gonna have to have a huge stop here on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 13. Have to try and force a turnover here, as that won't do it, and that is a touchdown Vikings, which will probably put this one away as Bynes goes in for another. Drive started off so great. Strip sack by CJ. And Wilcox with a great play on the 2-point conversion, keeping it a 2-score game. Somewhat alive in this, but we're gonna have to score touchdowns, and that's something we've struggled with all season. We've gotten better, but have to be able to score. As Gage is looking for Jason to hold his block for a split second longer, and unable to do so as he had a seam, just unable to hit it fast enough. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24 or 22. It's a play action to Drew. He looks to just check it down to Drew as nobody was open and the pass rush was coming and it's deflected down. 2nd and 10 now from the 22-yard line. Empty formation here for Josh as he tries to fit it into Hunter and it's deflected down, and this D-line is starting to tee off on this poor offensive line here. It is now 3rd and 6 from the 22-yard line. And just immediately sacked by Hopkins. Had no idea he came in untouched. And that would be another punt. As we've blocked 6 and they sent 7. Multiple people came in untouched. And that's just poor play by the offensive line and just a bad offensive performance so far this week as it's 24-9. As Carrington comes in untouched pretty much. Just an easy check down for Favorite. They pick up another huge chunk gain on 1st down. It's now 1st and 10 again at the 32-yard line. They're looking to make this a 3-score game here as Favorite changes the play at the line of scrimmage as Gage is beat deep, and that's another touchdown Vikings as Kareem Bruce beats Gage once again, and that is a touchdown. We're trying all we can out here, and this defense is just getting beat after beat, and this offense isn't helping the case. The defense can only hang for so long if the offense can't score points, and can't have 3 and outs down 2 scores trying to come back. As Jason misses another block right there. It's 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Let's see if this Huskies offense could score at least 1 touchdown this game. As Connor catches a nice little gain of 5 on the play. We've seen a little bit more of Connor so far this game, and we like to see that as he's an explosive weapon we do have, and we want to use him more. As it's 2nd and 5. As Josh just hits Hunter on the check down. Hunter able to pick up a nice chunk play. It is now 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Josh was under center. As Josh nearly picked off once again. Had Hunter coming across the middle, and James makes a great play breaking on the ball. Nearly picks him off. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 34. As what a play by the linebacker. Swats the ball down, trying to get the ball into Damian Harrison. It's 3rd and 10 now. From the 34-yard line. And Jason had a step on the corner, and we tried to throw one up, and Josh is hit as he throws it. And we're going to have to go for this on 4th and 10 with only 5 minutes left. As Josh throws one up for Hunter to make a play, and unable to do so, and that will do this one as the Vikings get the ball back once again from the 34-yard line. As they haven't been able to run at all this game. The run defense has been good. The defense in general has been solid. Just they can only hold offenses for so long. As the Vikings flip the play. And another stop of a short yard gain on the run. It's now 3rd and 7 from the 31-yard line. This defense held them to so many field goals. As Gage is out of position badly and just can't make a play on the ball right there. And that was an awful coverage play by Gage right there, as I have no idea what he was doing. It's now first and goal from the 5. And Shane had the chance at a pick right there, as Johnson had great coverage on the inside, forces him to throw it to the outside, and Shane misses a pick right there. Would have been his 3rd of the season. As Wiggins and Grimes able to get a little bit of pressure after Favor and forces him to throw that one away. It's now 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Defense has done a solid job so far this drive, and just wide open touchdown. Bynes on the play. Don't know where Justin Martinez was on that play, and Bynes just easily walks in, and Huskies are going to lose big in this one. They're losing by 29 at the moment, which was a super close game for a majority of it, and now it's 29-point game. After that punt return, everything just flipped for the Huskies, and they haven't been able to do anything since. They've also been hurting themselves, which they have to stop doing if they really want to win. As Hunter, great route, and sits right before the linebacker Josh hits him. As this is easily one of Josh's worst games of the season so far. 1st and 10 from the 38. As Jason drops one going across the middle of the field. The drops haven't helped Josh, but he also just hasn't been accurate this game, and it's played a big factor. 2nd and 10 from the 38. As Jason is wide open, and he just drops it. As he had at least 13 yards right there, and he just drops the ball. And that is unacceptable. And now it's third and long instead of 1st down, and already losing this much is couldn't throw the ball to Drew Stevens right there on 3rd down. It's now 4th and 19, and Vikings look like they're sending a blitz here. As Drew Stevens with an amazing catch on 4th and 19. A poor throw by Josh, but Drew Stevens bails him out with an amazing catch. And Drew Stevens is not a receiving back at all, but he is a playmaker. And he made an amazing play on that ball as Jason catches the ball for a huge chunk play of 16 on the play. And this offense looks to score at least once this game. What an amazing play by Drew Stevens right there. Connor Kelly's on the field this play. As Hunter's wide open across the middle of the field, and he has a huge gain on the play down to the 5-yard line. Hunter's creeping up on that 1,000 yards. He does a couple of flips right there. Don't know why. We're down 29, buddy. Calm down. It is now 1st and goal. As Jamal Lacey gets the ball down to the 3. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. And this one is going to go to Drew Stevens, who's unable to get into the end zone, but this offense is, they're going to keep it high pace. 3rd and goal now from the 1. As Josh fits it into Hunter Purcell for another touchdown. Touchdown Huskies. They will be going for 2 here. Make the score look a little better. As the Huskies score their first touchdown of the game, and they might return this one 4-2, as I thought he was going to run an out route, and he ran an in. And threw a pick 2, and the Vikings score 40. Even when we do something good, we do something bad, and we'll try the onside. And the Vikings almost returned the onside for a touchdown, down to the 29. That one will do it, unless the Vikings somehow break off a huge run, score again. And Johnson able to bring him down for only a gain of 5. The Vikings will go on to win this one 40-14, as this game was very close for a majority of the game. And then the Vikings, like the better teams do in this league, they pulled away at the very end. They pulled away at the very end. That fourth quarter was all Minnesota, as a great performance by them in that fourth quarter. 22-6 in that fourth quarter, and it's unacceptable. Josh, one of his worst performances of the season, especially completion percentage wise. The drops did not help him. Drew Stevens, solid game. Josh had 11 yards rushing. We tried to get cute with that Connor play. Hunter, 5 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown. Great game from him. Drew Stevens with an amazing catch. Jason Blacklock, 4 drops on the game. Hunter with 2, Damien with 2, Connor with 1. We had hit Jason multiple times across the middle, and he just kept dropping them. And Gage is really coming into his own as a tackler. His coverage has kind of taken a hit, but great job tackling. And CJ Hunter with that strip sack and tackle for loss, and a couple tackles for loss for everybody else. But we thought that strip sack was a turning point for our team, and really thought we were going to get that win. Hunter with a deflection somehow. Johnson with another one, and Shane with another one. Do we have another one? Nope. CJ Hunter with a forced fumble. We really thought that strip sack was the changing point in the game that we needed. But the Huskies fall to 0-6, as we play the Texans next week, and that's the only chance we have at winning, as we are 0-6 on the season. And we're going to pull out all the stops next week against the Texans to try and win that game, to not go 0-17. That's the goal, not to go 0-17. Win this game next week. It's the most important game of the season. But I'll see you guys next week. Peace.